This is how journalists make famous people look bad in the news, and how they'll make you look bad too. They call it the Twitter trap. Once you train to see it, you can't stop seeing it. Want my credentials? This is my old BuzzFeed press pass. I breathe digital media. Let's look at how it's done. Taylor Lorenz is the judo master of the Twitter trap and has used it multiple times. Remember those Instagram girls that lost a show and had to publicly apologize for things they said and for being born to a bad mother? They got caught in Miss Lorenz's Twitter trap and it was a total success. Life derailed. But she wasn't done. She set it up again, this time for a popular YouTuber, Mr. Beast. Remember this genuinely nice guy?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah. That's alright, yeah, that's alright.
I'm a single mom.
Nope. It turns out he hates gay people. Would you believe it or not? You see, first you have to establish a pattern, which is easy. It's well established in clinical psychology that humans love patterns. So much so, they'll look for patterns even when none exist.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people.
You see, here's how the mechanics work. At its core, it's a deliberate abuse of the scientific method. You create a hypothesis about someone, Mr. Beast. Say he's bad. He's gotta be bad. They're all bad, right? He's homophobic, or he's racist, or he's misogynistic. And then you go looking for data points that'll prove your hypothesis and throw out all the data that doesn't. Just right out. Now, where do journalists look for data points? Twitter. Journalists love Twitter. And normal people leave a record of their life and thoughts on Twitter. So Taylor does some digging. A tweet here, a tweet there, a tweet from a couple years ago, maybe when he was 12, maybe when he was 9, maybe when he was 18, maybe when he was a toddler. He called a window gay. That doesn't really sound that bad, but hey, that suits my thesis that he's a homophobe. Look, he tweeted STFU, fag, and I don't have a printer, fag. They all don't sound that bad alone, but they fit into the thesis, so we include them. So you collect about 6 to 8 of these tweets that fit your thesis, and then you go about crafting the ever-important headline. And here's how the headlines always go. Mr. Beast has a pattern of X. PewDiePie has a history of Y. Here's what it's like when. Mr. Beast has a pattern of making homophobic comments. Boom, you got a story, and a juicy story too. You don't explicitly have to say he hates gay people. You have the data to show instead, see? Except not. It's a 2-bit hack job that's geared to ping the emotions of people online and that would fail any undergraduate college level science or statistics course. You would get an F, Taylor, for ethical use of the scientific method on this one. For one, the plural of anecdote is not data.
The plural of anecdote is not data.
Now, you may say I'm giving journalists too much credit, but Taylor knows exactly what she's doing. She knows how this trap operates. Remember when I said this? And normal people leave a record of their life and thoughts on Twitter. Here's Taylor's own Twitter account. She's been around since 2010, but she only has 600 tweets, and the furthest one dates back to February of this year. I think you've been scrubbing your Twitter, Taylor. Yeah, she has been scrubbing her Twitter, because she knows how this attack works. Now let's look at example 2, a variation of the Twitter trap. An argument breaks out on Twitter. It involves a celebrity, a public figure, like Elon Musk last week. If you're a journalist, this is how you take that and make a hyper-viral story from it. In newsrooms, there's something called tweet roundups, picking the best tweets around a moment or a subject to summarize what went down. You see these kind of simple articles all the time, often with headlines like, people are reacting to, or the internet is going crazy about. But here's how to twist it Aaron Biba style. In your newsroom, you cherry pick the tweets in your Twitter roundup. And I mean aggressively cherry pick the tweets. Hell, you go looking for specific tweets. And once again, it starts with the thesis. Elon Musk is bad. He psychologically hurts women in journalism or allows harassment to take place. And now we find the data again. Now, journalist Erin is aware of the Twitter trap too. She reaches out on Twitter to ask anyone to send in verbal harassment tweets from Elon Musk fans. And then she starts to compile this list of anecdotes that can fit her thesis. This person was attacked, that person was attacked, she was attacked. See, look how careless Elon Musk is. He should be more responsible for the actions of strangers on the internet. Bad Elon. Now, once again, we have 6 to 8 anecdotes from Twitter, and we go about crafting our headline. What it's like when the Elon Musk Twitter mob comes after you. Not a bad headline. Spoiler, it's bad. They harass you. Ergo, Elon is bad because he's allowing the harassment. But our journalist Erin is no fool either. She published her story and suddenly her Twitter had been scrubbed. Basically down to no tweets. When her story went live, she had about 3 tweets on her timeline initially. For her entire Twitter. 3 tweets. 3 tweets, huh? Yeah, you definitely deleted a whole bunch of stuff right before you published that Elon Musk story. She purposely scrubbed her Twitter right before she published the story on Elon because she knew she had probably said some harassing stuff in the past, making herself a massive hypocrite. And the story was a success. It generated a lot of clicks, a lot of retweets, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, and angry Elon Musk even hopped back into Twitter to comment on it. And that's when someone had some screen grabs of Erin's Twitter before she had scrubbed it, before she had published the Elon Musk article. Here's a sample. Talk about a biased clinician who has cherry-picked all the data to suit their little narrative. I mean, it definitely sounds like she did not like Elon Musk to begin with and wanted to get at him. She talks about his dick. So this is the Twitter trap. Combing through Twitter to find any piece of evidence that can confirm a thesis, no matter how unethical that narrative may be. And a lot of journalists know this. That's why they scrub their Twitter accounts.